Well, good afternoon. Let's do our regular sound check first. Can you see my screen? My screen sharing. Use the scale from 1 to 10. We will link this. In the Russian room, we have about 30 participants. So please let me know if everything is fine in other language rooms. And we have live stream on YouTube. Everything is fine in the Italian, English, Spanish room, and the partners will join as well over the course of this training. Welcome all to the webinar. It's me, Ivan Poluyanchik, and if you don't know me yet, so here is the list of my merits. And since 2008, I'm a certified teacher and psychologist, started my activities as a coach in athletics, but sometime after I realized that sports is not the business line you will earn a lot of money, then I joined IT business. In 2012, I became an individual entrepreneur running my own business. In 2014, I started to save aside 10% of my income. It was like my gut feeling into investment, gut feeling based investment, as I call it, and started to explore other options of investing. And in 2016, I was introduced to the Academy of Private Investor. And since then, I've been training quite actively in the sector of investing. And when in 2017, I learned about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and in 2017, I invested into this sector. I even experienced trading. It was a failure, I must confess, but you know, I tried to enter when the market was growing, but when the market is crashing, only professionals can make money. And I realized that trading is not as easy as it may seem, and I decided to be only an investor. But since 2017, I've been investing into crypto industry quite extensively and study the legislation. And in 2021, quite recently, by the way, I was invited by the Academy of Private Investor to provide webinars on this topic. And today we will discuss with you one of the investment opportunities, one product which emerged in the back offices quite recently, and CIU back office in particular, and all the partners, all our partners may take advantage of this product. Well, without further ado, let's move to further exploration of this tool. Hopefully, everything is fine with our chats. By the way, please let me know if this is the first webinar you attend. If this is the first time after learning about the company, you've decided to attend any webinar, please give me one in the chat box if you joined the company only recently, or if you are our dinosaur, then give me any figure you like or a plus to make sure that you are with us and you are keen on exploring new products. While I'm waiting for your feedback in our chat boxes, let's move on. So this new product is called Smart Portfolio. Smart Portfolio. The idea of this product is the following. There is the software, the algorithm that actually calculates your ideal crypto portfolio and combines this crypto portfolio on Binance exchange. And look, your key funding is on Binance exchange. Why Binance? It is the largest exchange today, and it lists the maximum number of different cryptocurrencies. It is the most liquid. There are a lot of users, a lot of money there on this exchange, and not every exchange today may list such an extensive range of cryptocurrencies as Binance. This service uses API keys and connects to the exchange and distribute the funding that is kept in spot wallet between different cryptocurrencies. The question is, how does it do it? Why he selects it selects this or that coin? What is the algorithm of analysis? And now we will explore in detail how this tool operates and why it is of interest and maybe valuable for you, and why UGPay Group and started to use this service as well for our portfolio. I believe you all know what S&P 500 index is. So please give me some feedback. Give me 5 if you know what S&P 500 index is, and 0 if you know nothing about it. So please be active. I want your interaction. If we have partners from foreign countries, I will be excited to get your feedback, because I need your interaction. So I see that there are people who know what S&P 500 is, and there are some people who don't know what S&P 500 is. So there is US stock market, which lists shares of many companies, including Google, Apple, Tesla, McDonald's, Bank of America, ExxonMobil, and many other companies in different sectors of the economy. And what is this index about? Standard & Poor index. Well, this is the index of volatility in the value of 500 top companies in the US economy. It means, so let's take an example of top 10 different companies. They have stocks, and their stocks have some value on this exchange. And whenever the share of any company goes up, of another one goes down, on average, the index will not change. So the average index will not change. But if the majority of companies' stocks go up, then it means that the top index will go up as well. Or if the dominant share of these companies, their values go down, then the average will go down as well. What does Standard & Poor index of top 500 stocks reflect? It reflects the average value, the average valuation of 500 largest companies in the US market, in the US economy. And top 500 US largest companies are the dominant part of the US economy. These companies actually possess the largest capital, the largest amount of real estate. So the most people are employed by these companies. Out of the entire US population, most US American citizens, this or that way, are employed by these 500 largest companies included into this S&P index. look, one company separately may be affected by different news and by different shocks on the market, and it will affect the value of the specific stock of this company. To say, a few years ago, 5 or 10 years ago, in the Mexican Gulf, there was an explosion of the oil extraction site, and there was a disaster, and the stock of this company were affected heavily, and the stock crashed in value. But this company is only 1 out of 500 included into the list of index. If all the other companies continue developing and one company faces some turmoil, quite serious, heavy turmoils, and the shares of this company may crash a lot, but on average, in general, it will not have a substantial impact on the index, because one company is only one share or one stake, one part in this index. And it means that S&P 500 reflects the general moods on the stock market, the general economic development trends. In case S&P 500 goes up, we understand that out of 500 largest companies, most of them are developing and they're quite successful. And in case 500 largest companies are successful, it means that everything is fine with those people that are employed by these countries, by these companies. They are paid their salaries, wages. But in case S&P 500 goes down, then the situation is in stagnation. There are some crisis trends. And here you may see these ups and downs on this chart, different crisis times. In 2008, 2011, in 2008, there was a mortgage crisis started in the US, which later on affected the entire global economy. Do you remember this time, this crisis time of 2008 to 2011? Give me a plus in the chat so that I can understand that you understand what I'm talking about. Look, S&P 500, there were a lot of crises. Now we are suffering from the pandemic. Before that, there was this mortgage crisis. Before that, there was internet companies crisis. Before that, in the 1920s, there was Great Depression. But the upper and the lower charts are the same, whereas one in real prices, whereas the other is in relevant prices. So it shows the difference of the value compared to the relevant previous period. And you see that today the prices of 1926, that is the Great Depression, which lasted almost for 2 years, at the upper chart, it is almost neglectable, because back then S&P 500 cost very little. So about $35, and therefore the upper chart does not reflect it. Whereas today it is about $4,500. But what do we see here? We see that almost for 150 years, the index is growing and developing this or that way, but no matter what, it develops. And now in the left-hand corner, you may see similar charts, but they are the charts of the capitalization of crypto market. This is the chart reflecting the value of all the cryptocurrencies together, combined. And I believe you may see some similarities. On the upper chart, it seems that there is a sharp spike, whereas on the lower one, so there is quite a steady growth. What does this chart mean? It means that the crypto market and industry develops, and there is the growth trend in the global scope, And in case the US economy has been developing for 150 years and will continue developing no matter which country, which companies there are on this market, crypto market is already an established market, and it shows that irrespective of the crisis times, it will develop. Give me 100 in the chat if you believe that within the next 3, 5, or 10 years, we will be paid all our benefits, salaries, wages, and all the other compensations in cryptocurrencies. If you are a strong believer that cryptocurrencies will have its solid footprint in our lives, look, today we all rely on internet technologies on our smartphones. And if you believe that the cryptocurrencies will be forever in our life, so give me 100. Well, and this is actually what I want to show all of us. Whether you believe it or not, crypto industry is penetrating our lives and it will be with us. And our task is not to miss this upwards trend. You may see that there are some current local crisis situations, but the industry will develop and generate a lot of money to those who will take risk and actually invest into it. So the stock market today, as of today, according to some estimations, is worth 100 trillion US dollars, whereas the value of the crypto market is only 2 to 3 trillion. And you see that there is still this space for the crypto market to grow. And it means that the money this or that way from stock markets will flow into crypto markets, or new money will penetrate crypto market, or there may be some collaboration. There will be a merge of stock market and crypto market. And the stock market may be turned into blockchain. Maybe it may be this way. No one knows, but the development will be there. Well, the composition of the crypto market as of today is the following. Almost half of the entire market is covered by Bitcoin. Another 47% belongs to top 10 coins in terms of their capitalization. So top 100 most popular coins, their share will be 99%. So including Bitcoin. And for you to understand that on crypto market, there are over 12,000 different cryptocurrencies that are listed on CoinMarketCap. And only top 10 dominate the market, almost 99%. Bitcoin alone and its role on the market will reduce. The further we go, the further the development of the crypto market is, the role of Bitcoin will deteriorate. Why? It will not get cheaper, but on the market, there will be new cryptocurrencies associated with some unique technologies, solutions. New companies come up, and this market gives entrance to new actors and players. And within the next 3-5 years, crypto market will be driven not by Bitcoin, but by the development of the technology itself and its penetration to our daily lives. You all know such companies as Everidge, Cryptounit, UGPay Group. They created their own blockchain with a payment system, with the possibility to top up in crypto. We all have tokens and etc. A bit later, I will come back to it. Look, as of today, I made a list of top 20, where since 2013, this top 20 includes only 2 coins, only 3 tokens. And it means that every second year, these coins changed a lot in their standing on the market. New coins emerged. For instance, Binance coin and Cardano, these are in the top, whereas in 2017, they were not present. I joined the market in 2017, and since 2017, I've been observing the development of this industry, and I see that some companies come onto the market or leave the market, but today Bitcoin is a leader together with Ethereum and its smart contracts. But I am quite sure that Cardano or Polkadot or Solana can actually beat out the Ethereum from its pedestal. So therefore, please explore in detail these tokens. Take note of them. So what is cryptocurrency index fund? What are the criteria used to create an instrument on this market? So what I was looking for, and then offer this to our community. Maximum coverage of the market. Why is it important? Because today's market is changing rapidly, and coins may come out of nowhere. So no one knows them, but 1-2 months after, they are in the top. It's very difficult to monitor the market. And when the tool covers 95% of the market, this makes us confident that we will not neglect something very important. The second criteria is liquidity. You all know that tokens are frozen until 4 years, and there will be even extension of this deadline. And for our community, liquidity is of paramount importance to be able to sell tokens. And therefore, many people take into account this parameter as they want to have money. The next element is balancing. This is balancing of the composition of the portfolio in response to market conditions. So industry is very changeable, and therefore this element of balancing is of key significance for us to be sure that our crypto portfolio is well balanced as of the specific date. So to avoid the situation that one cryptocurrency is in our portfolio, but 1 week or 3 months or 6 months after, this crypto currency is of no value anymore because it was replaced by many other more interesting coins. The fourth criteria is possibility to influence the composition of the portfolio. So you can manage your portfolio, and we may exclude what you dislike or follow any other strategy so that you can manage your tokens, exclude, include something, and there is the entrance threshold. It's important to note that this tool is accessible to many people, and it's clear that large actors on the market can actually afford quite an extensive range of such products, but whether we can afford it, and therefore, as you know, this product is used for the sake of our global portfolio and for our sakes as well. And each user we have in our ecosystem can take advantage of this and diversify, and this way shape or build an ideal crypto portfolio. Now let's look at the terms and conditions of the use of this tool and the price. The license as of today costs $1,200 a year, and annually it should be extended. So as of today, we have only 90 licenses left. As soon as all of them are sold out, we will get the feedback from the first users that everything is fine, everything is functional, and integration back offices are fine, and people understand how to register at Binance. So we will train them. The first 200 pioneers will be included to my chat where I help them to navigate. And for the tool to work in an efficient way, you must invest onto Binance at least 2,000 for the service to buy top 100 currencies. Even if you divide by 100, so you invest $20 on average into each coin. If the threshold is less than 2,000, it will be a very low amount, and you may not always buy it by having this amount. Do you agree that $20 to buy any cryptocurrency is a very small amount? Do you agree? If yes, give me some indication. Is it a small amount or it is not an affordable amount? What do you think? Is it affordable or not affordable to invest $20 into one particular coin? For this service, to be able to buy top 100, it requires at least $20 to spare for each currency. And many people ask why it is so expensive. And then I explain that into each coin, it will be for each coin, it will be about $20, because if it is less, then the service could not make a purchase. Well, you may also activate, instead of top 100, top 50 or top 30, but then the threshold, the entrance threshold will be lower. So if for top 100, the price of the product is 1,200 and the minimum threshold is 2,000, but if you have, for instance, 3,000, then you may buy a license and top up Binance wallet with another 1,500, and then you will take advantage of top 50. And or you may decide to buy top 30. So the price of the service of the product is 1,200, and you invest or you top up the wallet with 600. So these are the options available to our partners. But I would recommend you to top up to your wallet even more. 2,000, 2,200, 2,500, because in case the market goes down, there will be some declines and the service may not operate promptly. But what is important to understand about this service? This service operates exclusively on Binance. US citizens and citizens of other regions which are not allowed to Binance exchange. The US audience has a different exchange, Binance US. And unfortunately, if you are in the United States, you may not buy this product, because this service is operational, is functional on the main website of Binance. And Binance does not register citizens of Belarus or some other countries in the sanction list. And you may learn about the sanction list on the website of Binance. They have this list available, and there may be some amendments to this list. And in the future, this service will be added to Huobi exchange, and there US citizens may verify. I actually registered myself. Unfortunately, for some time, I used this service, tested it, but now I cannot use it anymore, unfortunately, because I come from Belarus and Belarusian citizens are not verified on Binance. But I registered my account on Hobby, which will be functional quite soon. The second important thing is that your money is in exchange account, not company's account or service developers account. So they have no access to it. This is your money, and anytime you may withdraw it. This is fully liquid money, which is accessible to you 24/7. Any moment you may go to Binance, no matter what, you may go sell your coins and withdraw your money onto any crypto wallet or your debit card, and etc. If you like this, give me a plus in the chat. If you believe that, if you find it important, this possibility of being to cash out quickly and to take profits anytime you like. Another important element or the difference of this service from different trading bots. Quite often I receive a question or I show some other options, but they are mostly about active trading of currencies with the purpose to get some profits, some return. But please understand that this product, Smart Portfolio, does not trade, and it does not have a purpose of generating passive income. This service, this product, combines and balances your crypto portfolio. It does not trade, it does not generate passive income. It simply creates for you an ideally balanced crypto portfolio. That is, whereas the market itself, the market of cryptocurrencies, with its volatility in prices and values, will generate additional returns, or you will wait for the crashes. Look, Bitcoin's price was 60,000, whereas now, if you actually, so now you may sell it cheaper, or you may wait for the time when it costs more expensive. On the other hand, many people bought it when it was under 20,000. Please let me know if you can share the minimum price you bought your Bitcoins. So please give me the information. I bought my Bitcoins when they cost 3,500. Someone actually bought it at 670 or 10,200. So Harish bought it for 475. So all these people are, even after the decline from 60,000, you are in surplus. And this is the purpose of this product. It simply combines your portfolio and you decide when to sell it. Well, I have some statistics. As of the 16th of June 2021, there was a test account where I tested this and showed it to Andrei Khabratov. So I topped up 6,591 and invested 1,200 to the service. My total investment was $7,791 US, whereas on the 4th of September on Binance, I had $9,676 US, which means out of 6.5 thousand invested onto Binance, I generated in total eventually 9,676, and which means that I managed to generate 3,085 US, and I use this formula to actually estimate my gain a month to be 8.69% a month. Mind, this is a month. And many partners who bought this product already, they gained some profits, some gains, and some of them shared their results. Look, some people are in minus, whereas there are those who actually managed to gain a lot. It depends on the amount invested, on the time you started to apply this product, and the trends on the market back then. But you see, our partners already generated some gains, and they may use this money and cash it out. And you see that in 2 cases, their gain outcomes the price of the product. So they gained much more than invested in the price of the product. If you like this performance, show me whether you like it. Give me a plus or some other reactions. This portfolio also works for the benefit of our global investment portfolio. So out of this price of the license, 1,200, part of it will go to the global investment portfolio. As of today, on Binance and Unitex exchange in our crypto wallets, we open accounts so that we in real time, I will show you in real time how much will be gained by the portfolio. So the amounts invested into the purchase of altcoin, for instance, and it will be real time actually monitored in the account of our company. Afterwards, the company will create its own indexes, and I believe that at the closed meeting, another closed meeting, Andrei Havratov will share some news. And if you were at the previous closed meeting, you know that the plans are quite promising. Give me, please, in the chat 5 if you attended the previous closed meeting and you know where our company goes with this product, and it will create something new. So this is our digital tokenized share. This is also a part of the portfolio. So smart portfolio on Binance will be a part of this digital tokenized share. This is the registration approval by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. Well, now let us have a look at some practical steps to take to buy this product for your diversification and building of your crypto portfolio. The first step is to set up an account on Binance. So I warn you, before you buy this product in the back office, go to Binance and set up your account. If everything is fine and you are registered there, only then start buying this service, to avoid a situation that you buy the product and then, due to any reason, you cannot set up an account. After you buy the product, when you buy the product, you agree in the back office to having a verified account on Binance, because afterwards, after buying, you will never be able to convince the company that you didn't know it. So therefore, step number 1 is to set up an account on Binance, verify it, create API keys, and then buy the product. Step number 2 is to sign up in Everidge API CIU UGPay back office, CIU profile refill, buy a product, and now I will navigate you through the second step. So the most important thing to do on Binance is to create API keys and activate spot, marginal, and margin trading. So how to create keys? There are guidelines on Binance. There are guidelines on our YouTube channel in different languages. After doing this, you go to Cryptounit back office, and in the section EIPs, you will find EIP Smart Portfolio. And please note that this section includes a link to the recordings of all those webinars we had, and including a link to the instructions for working with Smart Portfolio. So how to work, registration, for instance, you actually click this link and you get a link to the video in your language. And at the bottom, there is the table of recording the performance or the gains. I will show how to use it. And then here you will get the links to buy this portfolio. So you click this button, go to Smart Portfolio afterwards, and here you go to the back office. You are to set up your secret key on Binance, and after activating your API keys, you go to the section Smart Portfolio, and there in the settings, you actually set up your strategy. Here, you may select the days of rebalancing, meaning the period after which the service, the product, will check whether your portfolio is relevant or not. If it is not relevant anymore, then some changes will be made, some tokens will be sold, other tokens will be bought to keep your portfolio balanced. It's important to understand, if there are no changes on the market and cryptocurrencies are on the market with no changes, then there will be no changes in your portfolio as well. And the changes will happen only to those coins that are affected by some amendments. You may actually exclude some coins. By default, stable coins are excluded, those coins whose price does not change and it is always stable. And in main menu, you may start or stop the portfolio. You may recalculate your portfolio. For instance, you top up extra amount. You should not stop and start. You simply click the button, recalculate the portfolio, and the topped out amount will be recalculated. There is a button, choose a strategy, either top 100, top 50, top 30. And by pressing the button, sell the portfolio, you may take your profits. In this case, it is 3,085, and I can take this amount. And look, each coin afterwards will be rebalanced by approximately 10% in this particular case. And in your wallet on Binance, this service will actually generate $950 if you want to withdraw $950. Those partners who have no access to this tool in terms of investing, who are not allowed to be registered on Binance, or those who have no money enough to buy this product, I have some good news. To be able to earn on the promotion of this product, you don't need to make some additional payments. You may simply sign up with our company, promote this product, invite people to our webinars, our events, and you will earn money under the average loyalty program. And another important thing to note that today there are over 16 million users registered on Binance, which actually means the audience which is ready to buy this product. At least 10% of this number, 1.6 billion people, are ready to buy this product simply because they have the cryptocurrencies on Binance and they would like to rebalance it better by buying other coins. And therefore, all these people literally are sitting and waiting for you to contact them and offer this product to them. So most importantly, don't attack everyone with a Binance account. You simply share this information with them, how it works, and if they want, they may buy it from our company through you. And here I'd like to answer one of the frequently asked questions: what to do when there are some crashes or declines. Look, when we are growing, it's clear. You may withdraw it or retain it and save it and accumulate it. But when the market is going down, most people are worried. And it's important to understand that if you invest into crypto industry as such, and you understand that it will grow and develop, you must understand that all these declines or crashes are temporary. If you bought your Bitcoin at 475 or 3,500, you understand that the decision back then maybe was quite silly, or there were those who are winners because they were too patient to wait. And the other thing is to wait for the declining trend and then you actually buy it. For instance, but here you must be really cautious because the market is unexpected, is very changeable, and you may actually be responsive. So therefore, please be smart and be smart here. And the third strategy I recommend to apply is to accumulate the asset when you in this industry. Whenever we know that this or that way the market will develop, will grow, then for the entire period you may accumulate. And here is my example, my personal example. I bought crypto in 2018, 2019, and even the majority of 2020. I simply bought, 10% saving. By the way, 10% saving, what is the commandment? What is the number of the commandment of the private investor? So this commandment to save up 10% of your income monthly. What is the commandment? Right, you are Bob and all the others. It's number 1. And after following this commandment, here is my result. I was accumulating, whereas there is the growth of the crypto industry, and I earned quite a lot. My gain is quite solid and substantial. And if you want to have the same result, I can share my experience, my vision, my strategy, and you may take advantage of this and make your decisions, evidence-based decisions. Well, now I will answer. I'm ready to answer your questions, if any. Let's do it. Let's do it this way. First of all, I will take the questions in the Russian room. If we have some questions in the English room afterwards, we will come back to them and then I will move to them. This is another thing I wanted to show you. I will start sharing my screen. Do you see it? Give me tens if you can see the back office. Give me 10. Look. Well, look, here we have the spreadsheet for keeping records of the gains in Smart Portfolio. I made this spreadsheet for you to understand how to keep records. It's important to understand that the portfolio will not always reflect your yields properly, because at different points you may stop your portfolio, recalculate, or there may be some changes on Binance, and the figures which you see in the back office may not actually be accurate. So the amount of money will be correct, whereas the yield may not be calculated properly. And most importantly, those figures you see in your back office do not reflect what you spent to buy the product itself. And here in this table, you may keep records and account for all this. So you click this link, you go to such a window, Smart Portfolio, Record Keeping Table, and in tab File, make a copy of this spreadsheet to your disk. This document could not be edited, but you can make a copy of it. So you go to File, create a copy, and you may call it any way you like, create a copy, and then here you may work in this spreadsheet. The first thing is that yellow cells could be changed. All the other cells, you'd better not edit them. So here you may select any language and Google Translate will translate it into any language here in the list. If you need Spanish, it will be in Spanish. Italian, it is there. So this spreadsheet is universal. I will use English, and we go to the sheet table, and there you have it. Here, there is an example for you to understand how this product works. I will delete it all and make it empty. Suppose in early months, the 1st of September 2021, you top up Binance with 2,000, whereas next day, he's verified, he's registered, and he buys the service, the 2nd of September 2021, and it cost him 1,200. 1,200 is his purchase price, whereas on Binance, he has 2,000, which means that the amount you can withdraw from Binance is 2,000. Whereas on the 2nd September, you bought the product, but this money is not on Binance, and on Binance, you still have 2,000. And the table calculates that altogether, the investment is 3,200. Whereas now we may cash out only 2,000. And actually, literally, we have some loss of 1,200. And our task here, by managing this product, to wait when we generate the gains, or some extra actions must be taken. To say, on the 10th of September, you go to your Smart Portfolio and cryptocurrencies grow in value. We didn't do anything, no deposits on Binance, and instead of 2,000, our portfolio value is 2,500. And we see that the capital growth is still negative, but the loss is less. Instead of 1,200, it is 700. then at some point, 15th of September, there is a sharp decline on the market, some negative news, and crypto market crashes in value, declines in value. And we understand that this is a possibility for us to buy crypto at cheaper prices. And this is a good possibility for us to deposit another 500 to Binance. And instead of 2,500, there was the market decline to say instead of 250, it costs 1,700. So the loss is bigger, but we top up the wallet with another 500 and our balance will be 2,200 US dollars, 2,200. And we see that altogether we invested 3,700 US dollars. Today is the 20th of September and the market is again growing up. Some good news appeared and without adding anything, but the value of our portfolio increased by doubled. And instead of 2,200, it is 4,400. And then you see that your gain is 700 US dollars. And in this window, you calculate your monthly capital growth. And this way, if every month on the 20th of October, for instance, you will top up with 500 every month and our crypto portfolio grows, you see that our profit is, our gain is 1,800. So 4,200 invested altogether, whereas our gain is 1,800. So then we may deposit another 500 on the 20th of November. And the value of the portfolio increased a little bit, so 7,000, and the capital growth rate, monthly capital growth rate is also adjusted. And on the 20th of December, something happens, some very good news, and Bitcoin costs 100,000. We may not invest anything, but our portfolio may rocket to, may raise to 14,000. And in this case, we see that we have a good gain. And for instance, we may withdraw 5,000 and then you write it down. So you withdraw minus 5,000 and then here you see the amount of fixed profits, of profits taken. After investing 4,700, you took the profits of 5,000. I will update and enhance this spreadsheet. Maybe you will get, you will give me some advice. And this table, this spreadsheet will be available here in the back office. Maybe extra columns will be added. We can do it. We can easily do it. If you like this, spreadsheet, you may take it, try it, and share your feedback with me. There is a chat for the first 200 users. You may join it, and with these people, we will work. Use the scale from 1 to 10 to indicate whether you liked this tool, this spreadsheet, or not. And now I'd like to answer your questions about this product, this tool. I will answer all the questions you have. Maybe some questions about crypto industry as such, some trends on the market. our company. Which questions you have? Any questions you may have, I will answer them. Those related with the product, with the crypto industry. So please write it down in the chat. Do we have questions in the Russian chat? There is a question. You indicated the minimum amount of 2,000, the maximum amount 4,300. This is the way I understood. Let's come back to our presentation. And there is a slide with the price of this package. Look, you can make a print screen. And there are 3 strategies: top 100, top 50, top 30. To buy top 100, you must invest altogether 3,200. To buy top 50, the total price is 2,700, and top 30, 1,800, including the price of the product itself, worth of 1,200. Hopefully you see this slide. The minimum threshold is from 1,800 to 3,200. Okay, it's clear. What is the best rebalancing period? Look, to rebalance, I believe, this is my personal humble view, the more frequently you do it, the better, because the market changes very actively. If you monitor the market actively, and you would like, and you can at least once a week go and see what is going on the market, and at least once a week you follow the price of the Bitcoin, then I would recommend to rebalance every 7 days. But there are such cases when a person is paid his wages twice a month, and it's convenient for him to actually invest 10% of his salary onto Binance, and then he may set up the rebalancing period of every second week. So then it will be more convenient for him. Or you may set up 21, or you may rebalance on your own actually. So you press the button rebalance anytime you like. When you see that one cryptocurrency raised in value, you may actually rebalance it manually. Therefore, the rebalancing period should be optimal or feasible for you, depending on what you would like to get. If you want your portfolio to be active and be rebalanced, then you'd better select 7. But this is my personal humble view. You may actually set up 14 or to every 14 or 21 day. So when you receive your salary, there is a question. Could you please tell us when it is possible to get the private key for the first wallets, which today have only the seed phrases? So please follow this news. Unfortunately, I don't know the answer. I have no answer to this question. I follow the news like you do. Do we have any Telegram chats for Codex buyers? Look, the first 200 partners, you may contact the support team. If you bought this product, there is a chat, my personal chat, where I supervise and oversee the first 200 buyers. There are questions, answers, some screenshots, some errors. So we explore them all. But as soon as all the 200 licenses are sold, we will make similar chat like we have for Global Unit Pay, UGPay group. So we will create these language chats, and there will be the links to the users providers for them to go there. So where people may share their strategies, their information. There is a question whether the first 200 buyers are there. No, you may go to the back office, 90 licenses are left. If you want to get the product, but access to information, insider information. So as they say, the first come, the first served. So contact the support team, the chats, and you will be added to the group. So those who are the first to buy the license. This is my personal group, and I supervise the first 200 partners. It is in 2 languages, Russian and English. So this is a question, what is the best strategy when market goes down? Also, if portfolio is 2,000 and during market downtime becomes 1,600, is it necessary to top up another $400 extra to keep up minimum 2,000? The first part of your question is about the best strategy when market goes down. When market goes down, there are 3 strategies. Strategy number 1 is to wait. Strategy number 1, to sell and buy cheaper. But for this, you must know where's the rock bottom of the market. By the way, all these things will be discussed in my closed personal chat. I will show the buyers how I react in such situations. But I believe that the best strategy is averaging, leveling. So when market goes down, you actually top up extra money, and it's like discount time. Market offers you a possibility to buy it even cheaper. Look, you actually fuel your car with petrol, and whereas tomorrow petrol costs cheaper. You may get some container and buy this petrol, more petrol, and the other day even cheaper. But when the price goes up, you will actually use the petrol which you bought at the cheap price. It's like the discount time and like bargaining. But most important thing for you to understand that the market, the industry will develop and grow. If your strategy is 2,000 and top 100 and the market is going down and there is some decline, then you may top up to 2,000 or sell this portfolio and select a strategy of top 50 and to buy top 50, you need 1500. But when this portfolio of top 50 goes up, you may actually sell it and buy top 100. Erjan, did I answer your question? Is it clear? If it is, give me a plus in the chat, please. Two solutions: either you top up or you go to a smaller portfolio. Instead of top 100, you move to top 50, for instance. John, do we have any other questions? May I lose all my money if the market is declining? Then I will ask you a question. Do you believe that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the cryptocurrencies, including Cardano and all those that in top 50, do you believe that overnight they all will cost zero? Do you believe? If you do, give me a plus. If you don't believe that all the cryptocurrencies overnight may depreciate to zero. How can you lose all your money? The first one is if your account on Binance is hacked and you lose it, or if you lose your login, password, or share it with third parties, then your money may be stolen from Binance. May something happen to Binance? Yes, it may, but Binance is the largest, very large exchange, one of the largest in the world, and very rich people keep their funding there. A lot of people make transactions, and what is the likelihood that Binance exchange overnight will disappear? This is the company which has its own branches, its own employees in different and offices in different countries, regions. They work 24/7. They have their own blockchain. This exchange has its own blockchain, their own token. Do you really believe that this exchange may disappear overnight? If you don't believe it, then you will never lose. So yes, the market may decline and the value may get cheaper and Bitcoin may reduce in price to 20,000. There may be some stagnation. It's quite likely. And in 2017, the price was 2020, whereas in 2019, it actually cost 3,500, but I did not lose my Bitcoin. And how much do my Bitcoins cost? 45,000 each. And I bought them at 3,500. But to say I invested 10,000 and took 20,000 in profits. And I actually earned much more than invested. Do you need to calculate the losses, all the other losses, as your loss? No. So this is not retained profits. And in case of those trading bots, there it is possible. So if they use the credit leverage or it could be sold out to zero, whereas this service does not use it. Therefore, this is not possible. So the leakage of the deposit. So the product simply buys without selling. Did I answer your question? And there is another question from the Spanish room. But if I didn't take an exam. I believe this is a question about a test for a qualified investor. This product is sold without any limitations. This product is functional on Binance. How many cryptocurrencies, how you apply this service. This is your right. How, whether you bought it or not, when you bought it. So you take it separately. In this particular case, in Cryptounit back office, you buy the product with the price of 1,200, and we help you navigate and understand how the service works and what to do to make it more efficient for you to earn more. We will keep you informed about the changes of this product, some updates, upgrades, if any. We will keep you informed. So what is the purpose of start and pause button? Start button is to start your portfolio. You have USDT, and when you click start, the system analyzes the crypto market and buys the relevant cryptocurrencies by distributing your funding among top 100 currencies. When you click stop this service, the system stops rebalancing and analyzing the crypto market. When you press recalculate the portfolio, for instance, you set it up for 7-day rebalancing, or selling the portfolio, for instance. But this button recalculate is required for you to start the rebalancing of your portfolio manually. Start, stop. So to start the product and to stop the product. But if you actually press the button stop the product, or you will withdraw, then your chart will be different. It will be calculated from a different time point. If you stopped, for instance, your portfolio and changed the strategy, instead of top 100, you started top 50, you click the button rebalance, and it sees whether you have extra money on Binance to rebalance. For instance, you topped up with extra 500. Then you don't need to stop and start again. You simply click rebalance, and then it will do and buy all the coins. But to stop or start the portfolio, you use these buttons when you change the strategy. Instead of top 50, you use top 100, or vice versa, or some other changes. Did I answer your question? Is it advisable to pause if the market is low? No. When the market is low, is getting down, you may sell your portfolio and take the profits at this amount of 9,556. So the market is declining. You may sell your portfolio and withdraw 9,556. The market is getting lower, and for instance, it declines to 8,000, and you buy it at 8,000, but then it turns that you have some gain. If you simply stop the portfolio, the market will continue declining, and your cryptocurrencies will continue depreciating as well. But if you want to withdraw into USDT for some time, you need to sell the portfolio. There is a button, sell the portfolio. But when you pause the portfolio, it will stop rebalancing. If you stop the portfolio, pause the portfolio without selling your coins, you will keep them all. Hopefully it's clear. And if you click sell the portfolio, for instance, you may sell 20% of your portfolio and you will turn them into USDT, and then USDT will be maybe redistributed lower when the market is still declining. Is there a separate landing page for this product? Yes, it is available in Russian and English, and quite soon it will be in the back office. So in the closed chat where there are 200 buyers, I share this page. It is available in Russian and English for the time being, but manually you need to indicate the login of the invitor. So it does not work with this referral component. So it does not work. When it is done, then this landing page will be available for this product in the back office. Are there plans to add Unitex on Cadex? Yes, there are plans, longer-term plans, but we don't have as many tokens on Unitex as we would like. And our Unitex, you will agree with me, it's very young, volume-wise and scope-wise, and therefore we need to develop it further, and then this service will be added to it as well. Guys, do we have any other questions in the English room? Money on Binance, 2,000 invested single time or in parts. You may deposit your account on Binance as you like it, single time or in periods, but the service will be active as soon as you have a higher amount than required. If you have 600 to deposit on Binance, you may apply top 30 strategy. In Spanish, quite recently, a few days ago, there was a webinar by one of our partners where they actually bought, registered, and started this strategy. It was in Spanish. One partner who uses did it. Okay, great. The question about the recording of the webinar in English. In the back office, where there is a section with this product, there is a button, Learn More. Learn More. And there is the instructions for working with Smart Portfolio and the spreadsheet for your keeping records of your performance. So these are the buttons. You press them and you go to playlist of YouTube where all the manuals, all the instructions and videos in the relevant languages will be available there. Any other questions? Okay, then I do thank you for your time. I was really excited to meet you all, to answer your questions. Hopefully now it's getting clearer and clearer, and hopefully next week or quite soon, I will be able to show you the first results of the performance of this product in our global investment portfolio. And real time, we will invest and see the performance. Crypto industry is very volatile, so please follow the latest news, but I wish you all good luck, success, and may the financial power be with you. Bye-bye to all of you and take care.